look at what I call grouse hotspots and how to identify them. First off, let's look at Lincoln County. We have the habitat bundle for Lincoln Marathon County. We'll open it up, and what we're going to concentrate on is the prime aspen, which we'll scroll in here, which is red with a yellow boundary, and then we're going to look at the marginal aspen. First off, let's think about what the prime aspen represents. The prime aspen represents aspen that's 9 to 16 years of age, and it also represents the habitat that is suitable for a grouse. In other words, it'll have a good canopy, it will have a good floor, and it'll have plenty of protection and food source for these birds. When you look at this, 95 at this present date, which is 2012, is the 16-year range. And you have to actually take a step back and think, what areas before 1995 had concentrations of birds or held birds? So you want to add the marginal aspen. Now the marginal aspen is aspen that's just aged out. It'd be like your 17, 18, 19-year-old aspen. And what you're going to do with this is you're going to add this. This way, when you add the marginal aspen, you're finding out where the prime habitat was before we add the prime habitat that we're looking at right now. So the marginal aspen is aspen that's just aged out. It used to hold birds, but now it's gotten too old. It's thinned. And now you're looking at where were the birds and where would they have shifted to. So let's first off come in here and we'll zoom in and we'll look at some areas here. Remember, prime aspen, red with yellow, marginal, red with white. Here we found a concentration of both prime aspen with some marginal here, here, and here. Let's first check what the prime aspen is. This is a 1995. Well, that would fit pretty good. So if we look here, 1993, this would have made a transition. These birds could have transitioned easily from here to here. So look at this one, 1992, and over here, 1992. Here we have a 1999, and here we have a 1996. Think of it as stepping stones. Where do the birds go as the habitat becomes more marginal? And remember, as an aspen stand ages, it starts to thin. It opens up its canopy. Thus, once the canopy is open, the ground floor changes. So, the birds could have gone from here over to here, starting to get older, and over to here. This is an area that would have possibly a good concentration of birds. Find where the birds shift and able to concentrate your time and effort in more productive places. It's not that these other places don't hold birds. Personally, I'm looking for places that have the potential of holding more birds than what a normal area would have if it was just becoming established.